Hey everyone, this is the Astrofiend. I thought I'll do a very quick mini astrology podcast or recording or whatever you want to call this. By the way, I have the fan on. It's mad loud and it is what it is because I'm hot. Well, I'm not hot. But when I turn off the fan, I'm hot. I don't know, it's this weird, temperature space that I'm in. Where it's, literally, under 75 degrees right now. But when I turn off my fan, I'm hot. Which is, ridiculous because it's not even really hot. It is what it is, but hopefully this sounds good because I don't want to take off my fan because I'm going to be hot. I do have a mini fan though. But then if I use a mini fan, I'm going to be hot. Fuck. This shouldn't be more complicated than what it is. But yeah, I decided to do a random ass podcast. Not the podcast the topics I intended to do. Because I plan on doing a full-fledged podcast. So I'm just talking about the times, just talking about the spiritual community, just talking about good random ass but good ass shit. But I just decided to do it because I'm trying to go to sleep. And I'm on this weird sleep schedule where I'm staying up all night and sleeping all day, or waking up late during the day. And honestly, the sleep schedule is really annoying. I'm so annoyed by it. It's not even funny. When the lockdown started, the shutdown, the lockdown, the whatever down, the quarantine, whenever that started, by the way, it's been almost 3 months. Almost 4 months. Oh my, almost 4 months? What the fuck? Crazy. Anyways, it's been almost 4 months. Oh my gosh, since fucking March. Oof. Yeah, ever since the lockdown started in the beginning, I was really good. I was going to sleep early and waking up early in the morning for a couple of weeks, and then that changed. Then my sleep schedule started to get sucky, and then it got better again, and then it got mostly sucky. I don't know why, I don't know how. I think part of the reason is because I'm a night owl. I like working at night. Even though I don't hate the daytime. I mean, I hate 9 a.m. Between 8 and 9. Kind of 7:30 and 9, but really 8 and 9, I hate those hours in the morning. I don't like it. I'm a night owl, but I appreciate anything before 7:30. I appreciate that time. I appreciate the sun coming out, the birds chirping, being mad fucking annoying. I like that shit. But yeah, so I've been trying to go to sleep because I stayed up all night. And I've been trying to go to sleep for a couple hours now, but I can't go to sleep because I'm wired. And also I've been working on another one of my astrology lyric song videos, which has been going well, but I'm also been kind of burnt out from it too. Yeah, but my Mars is in Aquarius. So, all these fluctuations, even though it's an air sign, it's just this continued fluctuation. I'm not into it. It's just all over the place. Plus, it's been hotter, and there are some hot days. It hasn't been too hot yet, but it's getting there. But there's some hot days where I just cannot do anything. Like, I just need to sleep. That's all I can do. I just been really tired. I don't want to do anything. I just want to sleep because it's mad hot and you don't want to do anything else. That's part of the reason why, like, I think summer kind of sucks. And it's not like, to be honest, if it wasn't for the weather, summer would be perfect. But I don't like the hot weather. Like, I don't like feeling sweaty. I don't like feeling hot. I don't like feeling sleepy. I don't like feeling sweaty and nasty and smelling funky because, you know, you sweating out your deodorant. So you're like, what the fuck? Now I stink. I don't like having to, like, be constantly aware that you need to shave your underarms, like, and your legs. Oh my gosh. And you're like, you know, you're forgetting and you get self-conscious when you're out in the street and you have, like, short sleeve on because you're like, oh shit, it's been 7 days and I haven't shaved my underarms. It's growing back and everyone's looking. Oh my gosh. But you know, we're in a pandemic, so hopefully no one's, like, judging people for their unshaved body parts. And you know, like, you know, we as people, we judge. That's what we do. We just judge people. It is what it is. And for the people that say that you don't judge, you probably judge people the most. Like, honestly. Like, we all judge people. You know, sometimes it's okay to judge. Sometimes. Not all the time. Majority of the time, it's not great to judge. But sometimes it's okay to judge. If someone smells nasty, then you have a right to judge them because they're smelling nasty. Or if someone's being rude or, like, obnoxious, like, you got a right to judge them. Because, like, come on now, like, stop being that way. And then someone won't judge you. Okay, I'm just rambling. See, I ramble. I mean, in real life, I don't really ramble. I mean, technically this is real life, but I'm talking to myself. So that's probably why I'm rambling. It's because I'm talking to myself. But in, like, normal life, I'm not a rambler. I'm concise. I get to the point. But yeah, just like, I think the Gemini crackhead energy that started in mid to late March is, like, kind of waning. Because I did like 11 songs, much more, but there are 11 songs that I uploaded. I have 8 podcasts that I also uploaded to my YouTube. And honestly, like, I've been having, like, a lot of energy and, like, it starts to fade. Maybe because it's Cancer season, maybe because it's Mercury retrograde. Random, but I don't be blaming Mercury retrograde for anything. Like, natally, I have Mercury retrograde, and it's in the eighth house. So, like, when Mercury retrograde comes, like, it affects me, but it doesn't affect me in a way that affects, like, other people. It affects me in terms of, like, sometimes I lose packages. Like, I don't know, it's probably been, like, a little over 4 weeks, but I had ordered this package. Well, I had ordered these, like, items, and they were supposed to come in 2 packages, and they were supposed to arrive, like, 4 weeks ago, but they never did. So it's, like, shortly before Mercury retrograde, like a week before, that's when it started giving me problems, like, during the shadow period. And that's pretty much the only thing that really happens during, like, Mercury retrograde for me. Losing, like, mail packages, that sort of thing. Not all the time, by the way. And also reconnecting with people. Like, people hit me up and be like, what's up? Or I hit people up because I'm thinking about them. So it's, like, stuff like that in terms of, like, Mercury retrograde. But normally I'm not on, like, the Mercury retrograde, like, crazy train. You know how like you see like social media posts and everyone's like freaking out about Mercury retrograde, and like me, I'm just like rolling my eyes because I'm like, y'all are being so extra. Y'all are being so like dramatic. Like Mercury is in retrograde. Wow, wow. Like deal with it. Put on your big girl panties. Put on your sunglasses and deal with it. It's just 3 weeks. Well, let me stop. 3 weeks is a lot. A lot can happen in 3 weeks. And I mean, it's almost over. I think it's ending this week, next week. I think July 12th. It's ending pretty soon, so we're almost out of it. And hopefully with this Mars and Aries that's gonna be here for 6 months, hopefully like we don't like, do anything crazy or do anything brash. You know what I mean? Like, because Mars and Aries is naturally square to Mercury in Cancer, which is what we're in. We're Mercury in Cancer retrograde. So like you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Like, you gotta watch your mouth. Like, you can't be like, saying whatever the fuck you want to say. Like, kind of what I'm doing now. Oops. But you can't like be doing whatever you want to be doing. Like, and honestly, like what I would say about like the Mars and Aries in a loose square with Sun in Cancer and Mercury in Cancer in retrograde, like, me personally, I call these energies, don't let your mouth write a check that your ass can't catch. Cash, moolah. And your mouth being Mercury, aka your words of communications, and right / that ass is Mars, aka action, and the check or the cash is your sun, your ego. So pretty much, don't let your mouth, Mercury, write a check, and right is Mars energy, that your ass, Mars again, can't cash. Sun, ego, that sort of thing. And there's other phrases. Never let your bulldog mouth overlord your puppy dog ass. That's a funny one. Oh, and don't let your tongue get your teeth knocked out. Ooh, that sounds crazy. Or like, don't talk no shit, won't be no shit. That's a good one. Yeah, so like, that sort of energy is out there. So, don't be gossiping behind people's backs or talking shit. Like, don't do that. And if you are gonna do that, do it with someone that you trust. Because if that person has a loud mouth and like loves to gossip, then you may like you may like lose your front teeth. I'm not saying that you are, but like, and you may have to like loosen some other people's front teeth. Not saying that you should, but I mean, it is what it is. And it's also Sun in Cancer, and I have nothing to say about that. It's Sun in Cancer, okay. I mean, I don't really have anything to say about that at all. But maybe that's why like my Gemini crackhead energy is like fading. By the way, like me saying Gemini crackhead energy is not necessarily just Gemini season. I've been having Gemini crackhead energy since late March. And like especially in like May. So like Taurus season and Gemini season. So it's not like specifically because of Gemini season. No. My Gemini crackhead energy is like for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, not Cancer season. That's when it started fading. I mean, there's other reasons too, especially like with the police brutality and stuff like that. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about for my next sort of podcast. Because this is an impromptu podcast. Because I'm trying to go to sleep. I can't go to sleep. So I was like thinking, I might as well just do this. I might as well just do a podcast and be productive. And I guess I am being productive somewhat. And I would say that, like, not necessarily just for Cancer season, but I've been a little bit reflective. But honestly, this pandemic has made me very like reflective about my life and what I want to do and what I want to like get accomplished and stuff like that. But yeah, like it's just not just a Cancer like season. I would say this has something to do with Cancer season, but I would say that like I'm more in tune to like the spiritual world, if that makes any sense. And I'm trying to like not give away too much, because for the podcast that I want to do, I want to delve more into that, and I don't want to give anything away now because one, I'm freaking tired. I'm tired, but I can't go to sleep. And it's because I'm freaking wired. I guess I'm in the shadow period of the Gemini crackhead energy. Maybe for Leo season it'll come back. I don't know. But I've been on Gemini crackhead energy for like 3 months. So it is what it is. But again, just like reflective and just like thinking about like life. And again, like, I don't know, I just feel like more like spiritually like in tune. And I think that has something to do with like the Gemini crackhead energy. Low key on like the low, sometimes I feel like I'm channeling. I'm not channeling people. I'm not like into like talking to spirits and shit like that. That's not me. Sorry. But maybe it's like more of my like intuition is sharpening, if that makes any sense. Because a lot of the songs that I did, they're so relevant like now, and especially like the last couple of weeks. And this was before like a lot of like shit like popped off. Because a lot of the songs that the earlier songs that I did it in March. Like Uranus Rage, I did that like I think in late March, mid-March. The Aquarius Uranus song, like I did that like also in March. Like I think I started uploading I think in like May, April, May, around that time. And now it's starting to slow down. But during that time, like, I started talking about things and expressing things and feeling more free in like my mind. Because honestly, like, technically this is like my second, I mean, third year. I started like doing this whole podcast thing in like 2017, and then I kind of did it 2018, but then like 2019 I didn't really do it, and now I'm like starting it up kind of again. Like 2019 was like weird and somewhat hard, but not that hard. It was hard, especially like the last half of it, but it wasn't like crazy, if that makes any sense. But yeah, like, just been like, I don't know, channeling. I don't know what to call it. Maybe I'm like channeling the collective unconscious. Maybe that's what it is. But hopefully the sound is good. Because sometimes the sound is like all over the place, depending on like my energy levels. And if I don't want anyone to disturb me. But yeah, so I guess this is my impromptu podcast, and yeah, random. But how is your Mercury in Cancer retrograde going? Have you had your teeth knocked out yet, or knocked in yet? Have you knocked out people's teeth yet? Have you lost packages? Like, has it been like smooth sailing? And yeah, hopefully everyone's safe, healthy, staying inside, washing your hands, washing your ass, and wearing deodorant because it's mad hot out here. And it's gonna get hot. So you don't, if you're gonna be going out, you don't want to be smelling like nasty. You don't want to be smelling like onions and ass. Not here. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I'm tired and I'm rambling like always. Okay, bye.